Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Wednesday to you. Today is December 2nd, 2020. It is day 50 of school for grades K through 5, and it is day 47 for kindergarten. We hope that today you will have a nice review of our attendance data from the last 3 months and talk about goal setting for how we are going to re-energize our remote learning for the month of December. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, please remain standing for our moment of silence, keeping in mind how you'll set your intention for the day to show your PBIS traits, strong character, and goal setting. Now, together, let's say our scholars pledge to learn. Gilmore students are problem solvers. We always have a plan. We read, we think, we solve. Our motto is we can. We think before we act. We show respect to all. Good head, good heart, good choices. Hawk pride for one and all. We are Gilmore scholars. Saying our scholars pledge to learn helps us to build our sense of community at the Gilmore School. Oftentimes, you'll see many teachers walking proudly and some students who are members in grades 4 and 5 of the Gilmore Run Club. This is a way that we come together to work towards one common goal, and that's to be the best Gilmore Hawks that we can possibly be. So let's talk about how we become Gilmore Hawks. One of those reasons is by being present every day. As you know, we've been working together over and over again each and every morning to talk about what it means to be present, what it means to be here at school. So for the first block you see in blue, that is for the whole month of November, broken down by grade. Our kindergartners, you were present 87% of the time at school for the month of November. Grade 1, you are one of our highest attending grade levels with 95%. That's why you're highlighted in red and have a gold star. Grade 2, you had 94% attendance for the month. Grade 3, 92%. Grade 4, 92%. And grade 5, much like grade 1, you came in strong at 95%. Overall, for our entire month as a school, because remember, we don't do anything alone. We do it as a whole group. Everything we do works towards a common goal, works towards making our community a better place. And together, we were at a 92% attendance. Remember my promise to pucker up to that pig? Well, in order for me to do it, as a school, we need to reach 96%. So as I look down the averages, the month of October, as a school, we were at 88%. And in September, as a school, we were at 87%. Once again, grade 5 and grade 1 came in with the highest attendance numbers. So keep up the good work. And here's the challenge for all the other grades to try and reach or pass grade 1 and 5. Why do we want to do this? Because being present and being in attendance at school is the first step in showing that you are determined to have a successful path towards your academic excellence. All right. So what happened yesterday? For the first day of December, we averaged a 92% as a school. And thank you very much to grade 3. You reached 96% yesterday. Hip, hip, hooray! Wonderful job. And remember, the day before, Miss Lopes and Miss Lopez had the highest attendance. All right, so today we're going to focus on safety. In addition to attendance and being here, one of the things I want to remind all students and families of is what we want to make sure of during remote learning. So that is about safety. Safety with how we're setting up our space, safety with how we're using language, and thinking about the rules and guidelines for remote learning. So even though you're in the comforts of your own home, or perhaps at the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club, a learning pod, at a loved one's house, learning, a couple of things. You want to find a quiet space, but in that quiet space, you want to make sure you are safe, free from distraction, free from anything dangerous, and also free from any outside noise or any type of games or things that are playing or other conversations that are happening in your home. However, at the same time of being in somewhat of a private space, you also want to make sure that your loved ones are easily able to pop into the room to check on you. So that means leaving your door open, making sure that you check in with your loved ones, and that your loved ones are checking in with you. And remember to stick to your teacher rules and guidelines around remote learning. So that means when they give you a schedule for when you should be cameras on, learning, talking with your peers, make sure you're doing that. When your teachers are asking you to open up to work asynchronously, maybe you're in a breakout room, maybe you're working with peers, they can track and check what you're working on live as you're doing it. You want to make sure that you are on task, following those rules to make every minute count. That's showing engagement. And finally, you want to make sure that you're using classroom language and classroom behavior. What does that mean? Well, if you wouldn't say it in school, you shouldn't say it on the computer. Number two is sitting safely is really important. That means no jumping up and down on the bed, no crawling under your chair or anything like that, because that could be unsafe. And if somebody isn't right next to you to remind you, you could get hurt. So part of that is making good choices, boys and girls. So think about safety. In your parent resource folder, there will be this remote education 10 tips for children that I'll be sending out, and having teachers put in the parent resource folder. Don't forget to check that out. So let's take a walk on over and see a student in the spotlight. Here we go. Who will it be? Today, we have Zyra.
Hi, my name is Zyra Jaslyn Barbosa Lopes. I am gonna be telling you about 3 stuff that I am thankful for. The first thing that I'm thankful for is my mom and my dad. The second thing I'm thankful for is my teacher. The third thing that I'm thankful for is this beautiful room. That's all, guys, that I'm thankful for. Bye!
Zyra, I have to say, your presentation was very strong. I like the way you read incomplete sentences. You paused to make sure everyone understood each section or segment of your presentation. And then what was especially great were the way that your reactions were. You had great screen presence. I'm sure parents out there never get tired of hearing that our children are thankful for their parents. Let's take a walk on over and check out one more student from Miss Bishop's class on what she is thankful for. She shared on our school-wide pajama day. Let's take a look.
Hi, I am Michaela. I am in Miss Bishop's 2nd grade class. I am thankful for my family because they take care of me every day. I am thankful for my house because it keeps me warm. And I am thankful for the warm clothes because some people don't have clothes to wear.
Oh, what a wonderful job. So in looking at this presentation, did you notice that our student in the spotlight used complete sentences and even gave reasons why she was thankful for each of the items she shared and the people she shared? So that is an excellent presentation. Oh, boys and girls, I am so impressed. It's not too late to submit your entry to be showcased on our morning announcements, because after all, it's far better to hear from you than it is to hear from me, right? So a couple of other prompts that you can add to our Flipgrid is you can talk about how the last 40 or 50 days have been in remote learning. Talk to us about what the good, the bad, and the ugly are, because we know, just like us, you can't wait to get back into school. All right. Let's wrap up our morning announcements with our breathing exercises. Now, remember, we're doing 2 to 4 breathing. So that means 2 quick breaths in, hold, 4 quick breaths out. Find a comfortable spot. You can either sit straight up in a chair, crisscross applesauce on a flat surface, or stand up straight and tall. Roll your shoulders back. Find your breath. And when I begin, remember 1, 2, in, hold. And 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out and hold. Ready? Breathe in, 1, 2, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 1, 2, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 1, 2, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in, 1, 2, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Last one, breathe in, 1, 2, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Find your regular breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe normally in, out. Excellent. All right. Are your grown-ups around? Call them into the room. Grown-ups, are you there? All right. Here, grown-ups, here are a couple of messages for you. Don't forget, tomorrow and Friday are parent-teacher conferences. We did try our online platform to schedule appointments. If you scheduled, you should have received an automatic email that you will get with reminders. You'll get about 3 of them, even one tomorrow, 1 hour before your conference as a reminder, or Friday, 1 hour before your conference as a reminder. There will be a green button that says Join Meeting Now. If you scheduled your appointment that way, what that will do is open up the Teams app, which is an online platform that middle school and high school are using more regularly. If for whatever reason you did not get this email, don't worry. The best way to access your child's conference is using your child's username and password the same way they enter into their online learning each and every day, and going to their class Zoom link. Teachers will have up both their Teams app as well as the Zoom link. Now, you know that message that you often get, please wait while host begins the meeting? The great thing about Zoom is there's actually a virtual waiting room. So if you enter the meeting a little early, or you're even a little late, don't worry, just sit there for a few minutes. The teachers can see who is in the waiting room. When logging in with your student's name, they'll know exactly who you are. And when it's your turn, they will enter you into the waiting room for a private one-on-one conference. We know that you are right there next to your children, often each and every day, watching Learning Live. But we know this isn't the time or the place to have one-on-one conversations specific to your child's instructional success. So this day, tomorrow, and Friday are the great days and opportunities to do that. If you have questions or concerns, that's certainly a way to meet. If you'd like to meet with me, you can by all means schedule a meeting as well, or with Mr. St. Peter. You can call the main office, Or you can call me directly at 774-539-2678 to schedule an appointment. You can call or text that number. I look forward to meeting with all of you. Now, also, don't forget those online emergency forms. And yesterday, I sent out a text message, an email, and all sorts of other ways to communicate to give you access to the parent portal to get your child's report card. Report cards aren't being given out by paper copy. Instead, it's a digital copy sent directly through the Infinite Campus parent portal. This is how you can see your child's progress live. You can also see your child's updated information. This is also a great tool to verify and update your personal information as it changes. So this way, you're always connected to us. So make sure you click on that parent portal link. It's also in the Schoology notifications tab and on the Brockton Public Schools website. We really want to find each and every way we can best communicate with you and give you up-to-date information. Check your parent resource folder on your child's Schoology page as well. All right, if you're not getting those text messages, here is one more reminder to text 67587 and type the word yes. That opts you into our messages. But it's also important that that phone number that you're using is also registered to your child's school. So if you question that, then by all means, you can verify tomorrow during your parent-teacher conference, and your teachers can help to update that information. Today at our food service sites, they're serving chicken tenders, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Please stop on by. Today's weather is going to be 45 degrees and mostly sunny. So get on out there, enjoy the blue skies that look pretty much cloud-free, and enjoy some fresh air. We will see you zooming around the building, boys and girls, and it is always a pleasure. Have a great day, Hawks.